Listen to the following incredible story. A man once came to the Netziv, Rav Naftali Tzvi Yehuda Berlin, with the following problem. He'd just invested all his money in a new rafting company to bring goods down the Dnieper River, and he asked the Netziv for a brocha, for a blessing that he should have success in his business. He worried, he said, that if this business goes wrong, he'll be left a very poor man indeed. The Netziv looked at him and confidently reassured him that if he has bitochen in Hashem, if he has trust in God, everything will be okay, he'll be fine. But the man said, Rebbe, listen, I know it's true that having bitochen is the key, but I'm still so worried. What should I do? I can't get over my worry. The Netziv turned to him and said, let me share with you an idea that's based on some psukim in this week's parsha. The Torah tells us that there's a mitzvah to keep Shemitah, to leave the land's fallow in the 7th year. And the Torah says that a farmer might naturally ask the following question, and if you're going to ask yourself, what are we going to eat in the 7th year? During the 7th year, we can't sow the land, we can't harvest, so what will we eat? Says the Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu reassures us that his blessing will be commanded to the land, and the land will give produce for 3 years, enough that we won't have anything to worry about. Consider the following. We're always asking what we're going to eat. So why specifically here in the context of Shemitah does the Torah say, and if you'll say, what will you eat? The Torah could have just said that those who keep Shemitah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will command his blessing. And more, think about it. It's logical to assume that in the summer at the end of the 6th year, the farmer harvests the crop for the 6th year that will then last him through the 7th year. And that means that actually in the 7th year, he shouldn't have such an issue with what to eat. When will the issue begin? In the 8th year, because in the 7th year, he can't sow the land and harvest. So in the 8th year, he's going to end up with a food shortage. So why then does the Torah say, and if you'll ask, what are we going to eat in the 7th year? The 7th year isn't the problem, the 8th year is the problem. Says the Ramban, actually, that's the truth. The question is for the 8th year, but the farmer says, in the 7th year, what will we eat on the 8th? Read the pasuk as follows. If you'll say, what can we eat? You'll ask that question in the 7th year. About when? About the 8th year. Said in Netziv, there's a powerful message here. Why then will the farmer ask in the 7th year if he's fine? The answer is because people who are okay are the ones who worry. A poor person who's used to living in a state of poverty doesn't worry so much, because that's his life. He's used to it. He's always looking to find the next place he'll get bread. He's always wondering how he's going to get food. It's the wealthy people, it's when the situation's going okay, that we find ourselves panicking that what happens if things go wrong. So in the 7th year when the farmer is fine, in the 7th year when the farmer still has what to eat, that's when he might start to ask, what am I going to eat next year? And so the Netziv turned to this man and he said, we're always asking ourselves, how are we going to get food? Who's going to provide to us? Is our business going to be successful? The trick is not to wait until things look gloomy. The trick is not to wait until we enter into a risky situation. It's to work on our emunah b'tochen, to work on our faith, our trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And then, come what may, whatever happens, we'll always have the reassurance of that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will look after us.